is ready for us. You gonna keep your mask on?
Oh, sorry. Hey, by the way, we got new masks coming. So right?
Woohoo! Are they gonna look exactly the same?
They're going to look a little different. We're going to have Impact Church with the logo, and they're $138.99.
So if people want an impact
But
mask,
the first day they'll be on sale for $7 each.
so people can buy them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
exciting.
good.
Are they gonna be just as thin?
I don't think so, which is too bad. I'll keep these ones, but they're
There's
gonna
something
be good.
else.
Going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Gonna be
No,
super
I'm
good.
excited.
Super good conversation starters.
We
You know what I
had, well, I think we had bought these ones just for Impact volunteers. And then we had people asking, how can I get my hands on an Impact mask? We're making it happen.
Yeah. So I'm going live on YouTube so I can
You're
see
doing
what's
YouTube?
going on here.
I'll do
Yeah,
Facebook.
I'm doing Facebook too, but you do Facebook, I'll do YouTube.
Okay.
And how is everybody? Is everybody good? We got 4 people watching over here. People plugging in. That's good.
I think we got 5 people on Facebook.
Yeah, they're coming in. So you gotta invite and share. Some people, it's a little sluggish, a little darker out this morning. You gotta text your friends, wake them up, say, "Come on, we're doing church, doing it big." If you're on your way, you're driving, fantastic. It's gonna be great to have you here. It's good to see more and more people venturing into the house.
Isn't it good?
It is. It's good to see their faces, and it's well done. It's very, very safe. You're going to feel as safe here as you do at home, quite honestly.
Oh, yeah. I think I feel more safe here than I do when I go shopping places in London.
True. Because I know the people I'm hanging with, they're responsible. Good people. Excuse me while I clear my throat.
Is it Brenda Smith?
Excuse me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy
Good to see
birthday,
you.
Sherry. We'll get to birthday celebrations,
Whose
but
birthday
it's
is it?
Sherry's birthday
Sherry's birthday today? Wow, Sherry, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. You're the best, honestly.
You are
Just
the best.
amazing. Wow.
Really, a servant's heart. Every time I see you,
Yeah,
just
just
really humble and,
Such
and
a
ready
blessing
to serve.
to this house. It's
Yeah.
so good. We got George working on the handheld camera before service. He's going to be leading worship today. Worship is going to crush it today. Eh?
Crush
I was
it.
here for the practice. The practice was good. Sometimes the practice is better than the real thing.
Ah, no, he
today,
didn't.
Today,
No, he
it's going to be
didn't.
over the top fantastic.
And
You
I
know
think
what
we're
mean?
actually doing a
Lord,
brand.
you are good and your mercy endureth forever. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh my
That's a little teaser, a little highlight for you because, hey, we're coming at you right here at Impact Church. It's going to be good. Good. Good.
We're doing a massive throwback, but we're also doing a brand new song. Is that right? Yeah, Into the
Hey.
Graves.
Hey,
What? Graves into gardens. Into the graves. That'll be next week. Okay, so since I have you here, Pastor Carl, I
yes,
thought,
you do. You have me
I
here.
thought I'd ask you a fun question. So
Fun.
you've been in ministry for how many years?
Over 30 years now, Madeline.
Woohoo! We just celebrated 30
We
years.
did just celebrate 30
And
years.
you have traveled off the top of your head. Can you tell me how many countries you've traveled to minister to?
You know, I've been on every continent except Antarctica. I'm not sure exactly the countries, but I've been everywhere, man. I've been in Africa, been in Asia, been in the Middle East. I've been in South America, North America. I've been in Australia, been in the islands. I've been all over the place, and an amazing joy, honest to goodness.
Are you going to make it up to Antarctica?
I don't think so. I don't know. We got a few stray penguins down there that need
Oh
help.
my
but,
gosh.
You know,
Okay, so from all your travels, do you have a most memorable travel story, ministry story?
wow, they're all really good. I have several that are outstanding. I think India was a massive breakthrough. We just saw so many miracles. We saw a church go from like about 150 people now to where it's well over 10,000.
Wow.
Pastor Koshi in that church. From that church, we've planted many other churches, and we now have, back then we were New Life, and so we have a whole network of New Life churches throughout India, and it's a big, big deal. Like the New Life has its own TV program,
Wow.
and they don't have to pay to get on the air. The stations, TV stations, pay them to be on the air because they want
Wow.
them. And so Jacob was supposed to be over here this year, but the COVID kind of
The COVID kiboshed that.
massive thing there, but so many healings and things. But
Yeah.
Cuba, Brazil, I think the beautiful thing about traveling all over the world is that people are absolutely special
Yeah.
everywhere you go, and you get to encounter so many different cultures and so many people, and you just realize, wow, God did a great job creating all these wonderful
Yeah.
folks. And so being able to share your life with so many people in so many countries has been a wild blessing, and I miss it a lot.
I
right
know,
now,
I know.
want to go away right now. I want
You,
to go.
where would you go? You probably have a
Well,
list.
I was planning to go to Barbados because, believe it or not, I'm still the lead pastor of our church in Barbados. So I got to go there because on the national board, I'm the president of the Apostolic Church in Barbados.
Whoa.
So I probably have to go down for a board meeting. Essential travel.
Yes.
And so I'm trying to work that out. But my wife's passport is out of date, so now I have to wait for her to get a passport.
She's working on it, I think.
She is working on it.
I
It's
hope
in
she
the
got the 10-year so she doesn't have to worry about it for a
10-year,
while.
10-year, and I believe it's in the mail. So, but the mail's running kind of slow,
Like
too,
really
so.
slow.
Yeah.
Amazon, you know what I have to say though? Amazon's been pretty good. Like if you have Prime,
I got
they
Prime.
turn around like they do that 1-day
Boom.
shipping.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
What? 1 day?
Yeah,
Boom.
some products are like free 1-day shipping if you're a Prime member.
All right, I'm doing the Prime.
You're
got
a,
Prime,
You're a
but, you
Prime
know,
member already.
I know, but I order from all kinds of other places too, and I forget I should stick with Amazon so I can.
Yeah. I mean, you pay for it too, right?
Hey,
Look at this camera
how
angle.
you doing, George? Just write us a note if you think George is doing a good job, and you know, because it's his first time, and so we want to know how he's doing today.
Great job.
But
George.
welcome everybody to Impact Pre-Service Show. We're glad
We
you're
got
with
some
us.
family online. I see Ken Corey. I see Barb Galbraith, The
Yeah.
Mills, Lauren Weedo, Miss Emma Berkeley.
So good.
What do you have on YouTube?
What do I
If
got
you're on YouTube, we can't really
YouTube, the
see your
folks have to
name.
say
So
hi,
maybe
you
say,
know?
hey, I'm here.
Just
This is
tell me,
so-and-so.
tell me you're hanging out. I got 7 folks ready and watching and ready to go, but I don't know who they are. They could be those penguins that need help in Antarctica.
Oh my gosh.
Could be them. What do you think?
I got to see penguins in my lifetime. I've never been to a zoo.
I
So
got Zach Sloan says, "Yay, George." I don't know if that's
Yay,
Zach or Jen.
George.
It could be Gracie. She could be voting for you right there. I don't know, but the Sloans are on vacation, and yet they're plugging in because even on vacation, don't you want to watch your favorite program?
yes,
Which is the Impact Church Pre-Service
the Impact
Show.
Channel.
So good, Impact Channel. I love.
So we're
Impact
going to
Channel.
cover a couple things today.
Yeah.
Connections. We've got some fun upcoming stuff. We also have some testimonies just of the home groups, the stuff going on with the kids.
I like it.
And then if you are a new guest, we want to connect with you. And so we've
Truth.
created an online guest card on our website. And then for all our impactors, you want to like, share, so that we can get a bunch of people, connected
You got to
to
like,
family.
share, because like, share affects the algorithms and affects how far we get out there. So just do it stupid like, and because you want to be an evangelist, right? If you're afraid to be an evangelist, because I'm afraid to talk to people, invite, share, invite, share, invite, share. No fear there. Just get crazy with it, and people are going to see the impact service, and they're going to be touched by God. So all you evangelists out there, get her done right
Get her
now.
done.
Come on, get her done.
Modern day evangelism.
Yeah, we've had
like and
many
share.
people. Like we've had over 30 people come since we opened the doors, and many of those people have watched online. And so it's liking and sharing that has got people to come. So come on, let's like and share.
We're actually doing an impact quiz today,
Quiz.
and we're going to touch upon how many new guests have we had since
like
guest cards since we've opened
Well,
in
that's
person
important.
since
It's good
COVID.
stuff right there.
But we've also just about giving. We have both in person but online giving as well. There's a couple ways to do that. You can send checks in the mail, or you can do e-transfer there. We've got it popped up for you with the password giving.
Look at that. Look at
Thank
that.
God for technology.
Boom. And I got to tell you, my wife was supposed to be doing the pre-service show with Madeline. It's a highlight of her week. She just loves
I know, she
doing
gets
it.
really
She
excited.
gets all excited about it. I don't laugh as good as those guys. Like, I don't know how I got hired here because I'm not a good laugher. So, because they say, can you laugh? Ha! See, I don't even know how I got hired here because this is a place where you got to know how to laugh. It's full belly, just guttural. Just thought I'd tell you. So, my wife, though, why she's not here, I was down in the kitchen this morning going over my notes, thinking about the sermon. And then I went upstairs to start getting ready. My wife said, there's water coming in. I thought, man, the rain had come in. But I went downstairs, and the ceiling of our kitchen was bubbled up with water, and it was pouring down into the kitchen. And so, you know what? A couple of weeks ago, I told you need to know where your water shut-off is.
Oh,
So I know where my water, so I went and shut off the water and it stopped leaking. But now my whole ceiling in my kitchen is ruined. The plumbers are there now trying to figure out what the problem was. But Psalm 91, No evil will come near my tent. Amen? So anyway, I don't know what's happened there, but a little plumbing leak. I think the Lord is saying, renovate your bathroom. So, anyways,
Which is
praise
underway,
Jesus.
right?
It is underway. That could be part of the problem. But
You think so?
Well, they tore out the tub and some taps on Friday, so I don't know if it traumatized something. But I'm not a plumber. I just know if water's coming in the ceiling, you have a leak.
Sheesh.
So
All these water.
That's my plumbing skill level right there. All right, so
I'm the person who calls the person.
said all of that to say Pastor Cheryl might be a little bit late. That's why I'm sitting in this chair and causing Madeline to stick
You're
handle.
just as entertaining, Pastor Carl.
I think I'm more entertaining than
You think
Cheryl.
Of course it's a competition.
Of course it is. All right, never mind. Love my wife. Praise Jesus. So,
All right. So I just want to, last week we actually had a baptism, Jeremy Wright, by
yeah,
video.
so good.
We baptized him,
Come
which
on.
was super cool.
it was super cool.
And also just leading into, we have a discipleship program. If you're a newer believer or you just want to continue on your journey with the Lord and when like one-on-one mentorship,
Yep.
we actually have, Cheryl Sullivan actually wrote the book, Living the Impact Life. And it's just a really short 5-chapter book with some of Impact Church's core values, living through loving, listening, lifestyle, learning, and leading. And so we have a team that's just ready to meet with you one-on-one to go through the book. And we actually have a couple of different books. There's also The Gospel in 10 Words, which has been really good. A couple
Great
of people
book.
have gone through that one. We've
Yeah.
also done home groups with that book,
Yeah.
right? Small groups.
If you've never read it, you should. You
Gospel
really
in
should.
20
You should read it.
questions.
Yeah.
But we're actually also working on our own kind of discipleship book for new guests, but also new believers. So it's kind of a 2-in-1.
It's a 2-in-1.
And then at the end of each chapter, there's some kind of activation that leads into, contact your mentor. If you need to do a personality test, we'd love to get to know you. How can we plug you in somewhere? Because that's a big part of church
Big
is
deal.
getting plugged in,
Getting
community,
plugged in.
serving,
Engaging. Serving.
engaging.
Being here. It's
Give-
actually where we're going to take our values. We've taken all of our 6 values and we got a chapter in each of the values and a couple other chapters to start and end. Probably going to be about a 100-page book discussing our values and what they are about. So it's good for anyone who's new to our fellowship and they may be a believer already, but then it'll ground believers in baptism in the Spirit. And so I'm really looking forward to it. We're actually in final edits right now and probably be publishing it very, very soon. So that's good stuff, right?
Yeah, so if you're interested in the discipleship program or anything like that, new believer, you can contact the office and let us know.
Yeah.
Office@impactlondon.ca. But then we also have, if you just want to get to know, like, what is baptism or stuff like that, on our website, we actually have a tab that says, I am new, and then you scroll down, and we have a whole video on baptism, our core beliefs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because if you want to get baptized, too, that could be a thing.
It's a great website.
So...
Hey, you know what one of our new features? Do you know what one of our new features is?
Tell me what one of
Were
our-
you going to talk about it? I don't know.
I might.
I missed the addition. But one of our new features is Throwback Thursday.
Talk about it. What
and
is
on
Throwback Thursday?
Thursdays, there's going to be we're going to grab one of the good sermons. There's only a few good sermons over the last 30 years, but we're going to find a few of the good ones. There's actually lots of good ones, but so much wonderful teaching and stuff. And on Thursdays, we're going to have a Throwback Thursday edition. Going to throw it up on Facebook and on YouTube, and so you can go to our YouTube channel, and we're going to have Throwback Thursday, because who doesn't just enjoy more teaching from the Impact world? So look forward to that. There's one already there from last week. You can go to our YouTube channel, Throwback Thursday, and we did the sermon from our Why series called Why Do We Gather?
Yeah.
And people need to know why we gather right now, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, because some people
What's
are
the
like,
point? You could be asking, what's
I
the
got
point?
I got in a habit watching TV in my pajamas.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. We're gathering. And I love that we can gather online, but, gathering in-house is so much better. Right, Sherry?
Absolutely.
Sherry says it's an absolutely.
That's
and
why
I'm
we
sure
got-
you can feel the anointing coming through the screen, Madeline. Sorry to cut myself off.
No,
but,
that's good.
But, I mean, there's a gusher. There's a geyser of God's glory in this place. And I tell you, I love it every single day. I cannot wait. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice.
You carry a theology of like always a blue sky, and to be honest, I have adopted over the years. I'm like, yeah, it's always a blue sky. God is always in a good
blue
mood.
out there. but it's blue above those clouds.
Yeah.
So come on, rise up.
That's good.
Get up there.
Okay, we're going to do some impact quiz questions.
All right.
How many new guests, if you're online, participate?
Online
comment.
participation.
How many new guests have we had fill out a Connect card since we've moved back in person?
How many guests have filled out a card?
An Impact Connect card.
Guests, not just guests, but guests that have filled out an Impact Connect card since we've been back open.
I have to say, one of the Sundays before COVID hit, like sometime in February, we had 25 guest cards in one Sunday.
25
which means
guest
25
cards.
New people who have never really stepped into the building.
Our
came into
last
the
Sunday
building.
before COVID, 25 new guest cards, which represented a broader group of people because the cards can represent a family, which if it's a family of 5 and it's 25, you do the math. But that'd be like 125 guests. But some of them were single cards, right? But I was so bummed out when we had to shut down because we were like on incredible trajectory. We had momentum. We had the big M. We had momentum. So is anybody answering? Or is anybody
No
asking?
one's answering.
No one's answering? How come
But I'll
they're
give you
not
the
answering?
answer
What's going
anyways.
on?
We
Somebody-
had 12 guest cards.
12.
Since we've returned to meeting back in person, 12 guest cards. Isn't that
Pretty
great? So
exciting.
people are,
Come on.
wanting to come back to church,
Yeah.
meet in person, worship together. And
So good.
fun fact is that over 50% of these guest cards are actually, they've been invited by an impactor.
Well, that's even better.
Yeah.
Wow, 50% invitees.
So they're
That's
friends of friends. Oh, I heard about it from a friend.
That's really good. 85% of the people that come to Jesus because they were invited. And the same thing about churches. People who stick with a church, 85% of the people that stick with a church, they stick with it because somebody personally invited them there. So inviting is a big deal.
It's one of our core values.
Good.
So if you're thinking about coming in, we have just in the front lobby guest packs ready for you. It's a goodie pack, and in there's a guest card. You fill it out, then we'll send you a gift in the mail.
And
We
we
don't want to
also
bombard you, but we want you to feel connected and you've been
Absolutely.
seen. So
And they're Gucci bags. They're like
They're good,
high
yes.
end. Top. You should come just to get a Gucci
Fancy
bag.
bags.
I mean, my God. I mean, wow.
and then if you're online, again, there's that Connect card right on our front page of our website. Connect card. Same thing, just online.
Boom,
so you
right
fill
there,
it out.
right there.
Look at
Just
that.
there's
I love
the
our
buttons.
media
You got
people.
those buttons. Hit those buttons.
Which one? It's the very first
Boom,
one.
boom. And
The
don't
top
forget,
one.
like at the end of the service, if you're not here and can't do the lobby, and here we're not supposed to do the lobby, hey, how are you thing, you're supposed to get right to your car and move on. But online, you can come to a virtual lobby and connect with your friends and say hi. And people want to see your face. They miss you
wanna
so much.
see
So
your
come on, let's do and make that
face.
connection. Can I get an amen, Madeline?
Amen.
Good girl.
Okay. All right. Another impact quiz question. How many people are currently a part of the discipleship program going through a book one-on-one with
Right
some-
now,
Right now.
somebody going through the discipleship program one-on-one with another person. How many? How many?
Again, we have a discipleship program. If you're newer on your journey with the Lord, or even you want to, dive in a little bit deeper, we have this one-on-one discipleship. So we've got this one book, Living the Impact Life.
Boom.
It's our core values, 5 short chapters. You go, you can meet 1 hour once a week with a mentor and tackle that. There's some good activation in it.
So,
And then we've got the
everybody at
gospel
home
in
has a
10.
broken keyboard. They don't know how to type. But how
No
many
one's responding.
people? How
we have
many?
3 people that are
3
going through.
people right now currently being discipled.
Yeah, and they're different books. So we've
Different
got
books.
another one is a leadership book by John Maxwell.
And I know some of these are people that have been saved since we've reopened and got connected here. Isn't that great?
That's right.
Isn't that
And then
great?
we got someone
That's
who,
worth reopening to see those people coming into the kingdom,
it
Madeline,
is
right
worth
there.
it. Everyone is important.
It's a big deal. We had one lady who never been here before, came with her daughter and her granddaughter the first day we were open. She wrote us back a beautiful letter about,
That's right.
I mean, she'd never been here before, so that already is something to overcome. And then during this kind of a, crisis that we're in, you come and you're wondering what's things going to be like. She wrote us back like a full page, went from the parking lot all the way to when she left, and she was just overwhelmed with how well done everything is. I should send you guys a letter. You'd be really proud of Impact Church because, we do things really, really well.
Yes,
Hey?
we do.
We do.
Do we have breaking news?
We got breaking news.
Do we?
We got breaking news. you know, I think Brooks has been here every single Sunday since we opened. You know?
All right, breaking news. It's Sherry's birthday today.
It's Sherry's birthday. Woo! So good.
And Miss Talia is moving on Friday. Talia's been with us for a couple years.
Talia's right there.
She is. She moved to London to do her master's degree at Western, and so she's decided to move away. But she's been a really big blessing to the house.
Are you kidding? A big
like
deal.
a
Talia,
big
where are you
blessing.
going? You going out east first? You going back home out west first? You're going east first? Good for you. Those folks would love to see, and I know you had a strong connection with them. But you, girl, wow. I mean, you came in and right away just got so plugged in. We're going to miss you. You're going to leave a big, big hole, you know, in what happens around here because just you served and gave yourself in so many ways. And I know God's going to bless you back big, big time because such a blessing to us. So love you bunches. Going to miss you, but so grateful for what you've done for us. Bless you, girl.
And I just want to talk about groups really quick. We've been having groups still throughout the summer. If you're a youth, we'll have it at the last Wednesday of the month. No YA conversations, but we actually have a testimony video of someone talking about, I believe it's the women's group that's been every other Tuesday.
All right.
Tuesday night. So
I
what
love
do we
videos. Come on, let's
roll
see that
that
video.
video.
My name's Mary, and I'm participating in the Zooming In on the 21st Century Woman. So just wanted to share why I joined the group and also what I love about it. So first, why I joined the group? Really? Because I can. Zoom has allowed me to participate in a Bible study at Impact Church, so I'm just thrilled. It's awesome. And what I love about the group or the Bible study is really great material, very thought-provoking, and some great discussion with some wonderful women. So far, I'm enjoying it, love it, and it's been really great.
Isn't that so good? Mary was a part of Impact Church a
I think
couple
she's
of...
still talking. No, she's not. She was talking on my screen. Well, I'm catching
There's
up
a
with
little
this.
bit of a delay,
little bit
I
of a
think.
delay right
Yes.
there. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Anyway, she was a part of Impact Church, right, a while
Really,
ago.
really
Good
great.
friends with Pastor Cheryl
Great.
and a bunch of other
part of our
people
leadership
here.
team here. I mean, really got connected with the Lord here, got baptized here, you know, grew in the Lord here, and then sadly married an American guy. You know, what's the deal with that? But it's not sad. Brian's a fabulous guy. But what I love about that is they're connected. They could be watching right now. Mary, how you doing? They could be watching right now. But you know what? I really see an Impact Church Michigan starting up. And, you know, Mary and Brian want to help with us and be leaders of our small groups online. And the online world's going to be a reality for a while. So they're a great couple to be a ministry team and help us with that. So, but you see Impact Michigan? You see that happening?
Yeah, I love it. You see impacts everywhere in the
I
world.
see impact everywhere. Come on. Isn't that the vision?
Yeah.
Global
Impact
domination.
Sarnia. Was it Impact Sarnia? When's it?
Impact. We're doing it all. We're taking
doing
over.
it all.
Come on. We got any more videos? We got more
We
videos.
do. I just want to hop down to kids for a second. Kids
Yeah.
ministry. Kelly's been putting together
Oh,
stuff
come on.
all summer for the kids, just
Yeah,
story
yeah.
time Thursdays. We've got a live event this Tuesday at 10 a.m., so you want to tune in. We've got busy bags for your kids, so we currently have
Busy
no
bags.
kids church. But your kids can come, and we've got like crafts prepared and everything. Kenisha's prepared that. But then we have exciting news. So normally we have a kids camp that happens every summer, free for the kids. But because of COVID, we kind of had to makeshift. So we're doing a back to school bash the last Sunday in August, which will be the 30th, and it'll be just a bunch of fun stations. You know, everything is safe, 6 feet apart, sanitized and stuff like that. But it'll be a lot of fun. So there'll probably be registration for that. But if you have any questions, you can call or email the office. But back to school bash for the kiddies, Sunday, August 30th.
I like it.
And then I think we've got a video from Talia. I think maybe just talking about kids ministry.
Good.
And how her time's been here.
Let's do it.
Hi Impact, it's Talia here. I'm finishing my schooling this month and am moving away. Thank you so much for welcoming me into your family for these past 2 years. I love you all. I will miss you. I will miss you, Impact Kids, Impact Young Adults, and everyone else I've gotten to enjoy over these years.
That was some
Isn't that
good right
good?
there. Wasn't that good?
Talia actually jumped
It's not
into...
good that Talia is moving away. Well, it is good.
Talia,
You know,
we're
'cause,
gonna miss you.
We're going to miss you. God bless you.
But she was, we usually have, like, Wednesday night home group. We had childcare, and because of Talia, we were able to make that happen. And kids camp, Talia volunteered as well. So
Boom. So much. I think we got another video too, don't we?
We have another. That's going to be saved for next week, I thought.
Is it?
Yeah, there's so much goodness in one morning. I thought I'd spread
So
it out.
much goodness? You spread it out?
I'm spreading out the goodness.
The porch visit gets pushed to the next week?
Yes.
So good.
Is that okay? Were you excited
No,
about it?
I was just, I just wanted to see. Judy said I gotta get out of my pajamas and get to church. I just wanted to see if Judy was going to show up after that confession. Judy, are you still at home watching in your pajamas? All right, no worries, girl.
We're making sure we're doing online and in person, making both experiences.
Both experiences are vital.
People are
and
able to
they're awesome.
connect, have fun.
Yeah.
So, speaking of just being in-person church, we have an RSVP button. And so on the front page of our website, we want to have a spot when you come to church. So it's that green button there. And then you can register if there's 1, 2, or you're a family. Just put the number of guests that you're registering. But yeah, we've got that set up for you there. And we're ready to go to 2 services if need be.
Absolutely.
Right?
We're ready to go to 3.
We're ready to go to 3.
4.
Yeah, George's voice, I think, because he
Was
does
that
a
it?
lot of singing.
Yeah.
I'm down. Whatever you want to do. Some people. I was talking
Maybe-
to Rennie.
maybe I could
Rennie
lead
has
worship.
had church services at back in his hometown. He had to be up for 7 a.m. I think he had a 7 a.m. service.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, that's brutal.
Hey, I've been in India, and they've had a 5 a.m. service.
That's so
And
crazy.
I've been. I said I can't preach at that one, but I've been to the 6 a.m. service. But they do it because it's so hot that when they go that early in the morning, it's cooler. Because if they
Okay.
let the services start at 10 or 11, it'd just be so hot in there, it'd be unbearable. But because they pack the people in, our building, this size of building, could fit 2,000 people in India. Because they're
Wow.
wall to wall, elbow to elbow.
And they have multiple services. It's not just
Oh,
2.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's you got 4 morning ones, and then you got a Sunday night.
Saturday night.
Yep.
Then yeah.
Isn't that fun?
All through the day.
So I've got 20 people watching on Facebook or
Sounds good.
YouTube.
Yeah.
We've
I
got about
YouTube.
4
Yeah.
more minutes. I want to do a couple more impact quiz questions.
Sue says we got 2 minutes.
2 minutes. 3
3?
minutes.
Can
Look
I
at
get
that.
4?
9:57.
Give me 4. Can I get 4 back there? Can I?
Nope,
Wow.
just 3.
Those people are hardcore.
So how many tabs do we have on our website? So you go to the front page, and then up at the top right, we've got tabs. How many?
7.
What? Yo, you've got the answer on your sheet of paper.
I don't. I do. I'm actually behind. I'm still on page 1. So I'm really bad at following
the
scripts.
schedule went out the
Was
window.
it 7?
It's 7.
I love 7.
I didn't know
it was 7,
random
but
guess?
I think 7 is right.
Oh, it is
If
right.
it's not 7, then 5, because 5's the number of grace, 7's the number of perfection. So those are my favorite numbers.
Okay,
So, yeah.
so we've got the home button. I just want to go through them.
Yes.
I'm new, so we've got a lot of great information on why we do what we do, some of our core values. We have teaching, which has a whole bunch of resources, old sermons.
So much.
We've got a connect button. So if you want to connect, we've got groups, events, other things like that. We have prayer. So if you need prayer
Yeah,
for
we got a
anything,
prayer wall.
multiple
Boom.
different ways, but we have a prayer
Come on.
wall on our
Yeah.
website. We have give, if you want to give, that's
Give.
possible to do on our website. And then contact, if you want to contact us with any questions that you have. But I've noticed something new on our website. It'll be under teaching. Kids on Demand.
Kids on Demand.
Isn't that great? So every Sunday, actually, since COVID at 2 p.m., we've released our kids' videos just because we have no kids' church. And so it's like a nice 15-minute
Yeah.
teaching for the kids, interactive video.
You got 4 months of Kids on Demand, all kinds
That's
of
right.
programming that's really, really good.
And
Super stuff.
I think this month is the theme brave. So all about
Brave.
being brave. God helps me be brave.
Brave.
We got 2 more minutes.
Brave. I don't think we got 2 more minutes.
You want to do
She
a
says
song
no.
special, Pastor Carl?
Can I join the worship team, George? Can I? You just about choked on your water there. Brave. I could audition.
What's your favorite hymn?
My favorite hymn?
Yeah.
And can it be that I should gain an interest in my Savior's love? Died he for me who caused his shame, for me who him to death pursued. Amazing love, how can it be that thou, my God, shouldst die for me? Amazing love, how can it be that thou, my God, shouldst die for me? Good night, everybody.
should really be on the worship team. But I think that's a good
Was that good
transition
enough,
to
George?
jump into worship.
I think we gotta
We've
jump
got a
into
new
worship.
song
We
today,
gotta- we
and we're
gotta-
on week 9.
Boom,
But
boom.
let's worship together.
All right, here we go.